So what can you tell us a little bit about what you spoke about in your talk?
Well, so just a little bit about VERSPRITE. So VERSPRITE is a security consulting firm based out of Atlanta. We basically been in business for 12 years, and we focus a lot on helping organizations not just protect their networks, but protect their applications, whether it be mobile or cloud. It relates to what we're talking about today from a defensive standpoint, because the talk today is focusing on how to take security requirements, testing, hardening efforts, and take it left of a system or software development lifecycle process. So most companies are, trying to deploy things into their data centers, into the cloud, and most of the time they're applying security after the fact. And so what we're trying to do is help companies apply security before, it goes into production environments, which is where all the hackers have fun.
Right. So it's like the life cycle, so beginning and all the way to the end of that, right?
Exactly.
So that's important to make sure you cover it.
Yep, and what we're talking about today is we're introducing some use cases or some examples about how attendees can learn with different technologies how to do security as code.
Oh.
And security as code is kind of like a buzzword that's been circulating now for the past couple months, maybe over a little bit over a year, where companies can now automate a lot of security things into their infrastructure. So it's pretty cool.
Automation is good.
Definitely.
So in that area, what are the trends that you see that are coming forth through, like the supply chain, for example?
Sure. So the supply chain, hacks is something that we've been focusing on as an organization. We've done, that's a very interesting attack vector for a lot of companies to worry about, because from an adversarial standpoint, threat agents want to be able to tap into technologies, infrastructure, software that's actually being used within environments that they know aren't really being properly vetted. And so, security assurance is really important. Now, through security automation or security through code, you can do some level of checks in order to make sure like the software that you're buying, the products that you're putting into your infrastructure or actually have been vetted for security before they get rolled into other areas of your network, other areas within your environment. So I think today's talk will be a good foreshadowing for the talk that we're going to be focusing on later on this summer.